I imagine this kind of novel new approach has a lot to do with how you were able to pick that talent, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And maybe Brian, like, talk us through like what putting that team together. You're talking about senior executives and people who've already risen the ranks to go join a stealth startup, right? We're talking about going all the way back to the beginning,
Yeah.
on the R&D side, like you mentioned, Mike, and on the go-to-market side. So, what was that process like? Those conversations of getting someone to walk away from something very stable and join an early startup?
Yeah, I think there's two parts to that, right? As we looked at who to bring on, the thing that struck us early was this wasn't the same old typical cybersecurity sales effort and go-to-market approach. This was an entirely new realm we were playing. And in fact, we didn't know how long cybersecurity would be the primary buyer as we started looking at doing more around productivity, more around general IT and networking, so that started to spread. So as we started looking at the team who would be really capable at this, the names came first. To be fair, we never really thought about would these people leave stable jobs in a good economy and come join. And I think that's how we approached them, with that same level of confidence around this idea is unique and the opportunity is prime.
Well, the one thing we did, which was probably not best advice for a startup, uh, we would let them go bring their most trusted advisors in, and we'd show them the product. We'd pitch it to them, and so they'd get to hear their favorite customer, their favorite engineer, hear the pitch and decide if they're in or out, which is a very dangerous thing to do because you're putting an entire hire on one sales call. But it never backfired, and it really reaffirmed that this is something they could see themselves doing. Uh, it just can't be stressed enough. We were clear about the innovative partners we would need. It wasn't for, in the earliest days, it wasn't for every customer. It wasn't for everybody to tackle. It was the people that really looked at cybersecurity and wanted to change it, wanted to get out of the N+1. I remember one of our first customers, an absolutely amazing man, really saw it as a step function change, and gave us the confidence to talk about it that way. As much as we had felt that way internally, we were always nervous. Can we really be this bold externally? And that's where this phrase, sometimes changes one thing, changes everything, came up. Because we kept hearing that. And so as we're hiring these people and they're saying it, and then you're taking the interviews or the customer calls and they're saying it, that became the sales pitch. Is we don't know where this is going to go, but look what it could do. Look at all the things we could do. And the people that bought into that bought in hard and came in with all the passion that they have. And is really a humble place to work because everybody knows the opportunity sitting in front of us is a special one, and we don't want to mess it up. We want to deliver for everybody that's trusted us.